Hello everyone, CamBearRun here, and welcome to my first MTGA video. So this is a look at my mono blue mill deck. The idea behind it is that you basically burn your opponent's deck away before they can get their rhythm going. To that end, obviously I've got quite a few heavily aggressive mill cards, and a couple of big finishes set up. So the key cards in the deck are Ruin Crab, so for the landfall mill effect. I know everybody kind of doesn't like this card, and for that reason, actually, I do love it. The most I managed to get on the board at one time was about 3. So I was milling about 9 cards a turn. I have cards like Muffet Windrobber as well, and then Vantress Gargoyle and Relic Golem provide defense and attack, especially in terms of Muffet Windrobber. And then if I need to sacrifice Muffet Windrobber, I can draw a card and trigger Teferi's Tutelage if it's on the field. So if you get 2 or 3 of these on the field, you're effectively milling at an incredibly fast speed. To that end, to help me with the draw step, I have Teferi Master of Time, so I can draw through my deck and get what I need, and to also trigger the effect of Tutelage. And if I need a big finish, I can use Into the Story. So obviously, if you have 7 or more cards in the graveyard, which shouldn't be a problem with this deck, you get to draw 4. And if you have, say, 2, even if you have 2 or 3, that's 2 cards 12 times activated. So I'll leave you guys to do a little bit of math on that, because my math ain't great. So yeah, you can effectively mill. You can mill from about 30 cards onwards. You get 3 Teferi Tutelage and activate Into the Story. You basically won the game. In case I need to counter anything my opponent does, I've got 4 copies of Teusday Please and 4 copies of Jawari Disruption, which also does help with the land. If I do get a bit screwed, I've got Jawari Disruption. Obviously, for the Crab, I have 2 Fable Passage. I don't have 4 because I don't have the wild cards at the minute. Eventually, I do intend to get 4. And then just to make it easier to get to 7 cards and to fill up the limit, I have 4 copies of Maddening Cacophony. Being able to put 8 cards into your opponent's graveyard on turn 2 is actually really useful. So it means that whenever you play Vantress Gargoyle or Relic Golem, you don't need to worry about, or even Into the Story, you don't need to worry about the amount of cards in your opponent's graveyard, because on turn 2 you've dumped about 8 in. So it is a really fun deck. There are some weaknesses, especially with regards to the creatures, in what I find is quite a removal heavy game at the moment. I have taken this into ranked. It wasn't really that competitive. I think I played about 6. I won 3 and I lost 3. So, and all 3 games I lost was due to heavy removal, taking my creatures off the board before I could really utilize them. Since obviously Vantress Gargoyle is good to block, Relic Golem is great to block. Obviously with Vantress Gargoyle it is more attack minded because of the issues with cards in hand. But hopefully by the time we get a decent amount of Vantress Gargoyles, we'll have an Into the Story ready to reload the hand, so that Vantress Gargoyle can attack and block. And also remember that Into the Story is an instant, so if I hold up the mana I can play it on my turn, use it to block with Vantress Gargoyle. So I'm going to play a couple of games. I'm only going to play in play queue for now. If I do quite well, I will take it into ranked, and I might just try and roll a game of ranked, see what happens. Because I do like this deck. I think it has a lot of potential. I think it just lacks probably, well, some might say that it's not a Dimir deck, but I think it just lacks a little bit of responses. I've thought about taking out Maddening Cacophony and putting in Negate or another counter, possibly taking out Vantress Gargoyle and putting in another counter, but I might look at that a little bit later and maybe produce an upgraded version later on down the line. So for now we'll just get straight into the game, so we'll just see what happens. Okay, this will be the first game, but just before we start, I am aware of some of the issues pervading the game at the moment, so this will be done when they're still dealing with the awkward patch. So I am in play queue, but you will be able to see my rank and my opponent's rank, because it is a bit messed up like that at the moment. So I tried to record right before this, but it was somebody who was listed as, you see, this one was Silver 1 as well. The last guy was listed as Silver 1, he scooped as soon as he got into the game. It's a shame, because it was a really good bloody thing as well. Okay, so that'll be fine. That's quite good, actually. And I'm on the play as well, so we'll just drop down Luris. Okay, so I need to be careful, because he can get things out of the graveyard. I don't have any removal in this deck. That is a thing that I need to be wary of. One of the things, if I was to do a sideboard for this, I keep so tiny on the board as well. Okay, so... Oh, hello! You put your first crab in. Watch this get instantly Blood Chief's third. Oh! Oh, we're also facing a mill deck. Yeah, the one thing that I do remember about this deck is that when I was first playing it, it was really, really, really difficult to... Yeah, it was really difficult because I kept facing other mill decks and other Dimir decks. It was like the only kind of deck that I was playing at any point. Yeah, instant hard sacked. Just so you can get your attack in, really. Oh, look at that. Another crab. I just took out a lot of shit. So I might not play the Vantress Gargoyle so long as I've got a blocker. I can imagine that he's probably going to try and pull a counter off at some point. It's fine because now he can't counter anything. Unless he's got a... I mean, if he's got a Mystical Dispute, that would be kind of annoying, but... Play the 2-Pledge. Don't have a counter. Yeah, also. Yeah, it's kind of one of the frustrating things about playing this deck sometimes, is that your opponent will just automatically have will just always seem to have counters in hand. Gonna have to go for the hand reload here. Right, so I can play down the Merfolk Wind Robber and then just see what I can do with that. I'm at 35, yeah, you see this is where the game kind of becomes a bit of a problem. So I basically just had, this is why I talk about the Dimir version technically being better, because you've got more counters, you've got more removal. I tend to went for the Mono Blue Mill card because I found that a lot of the Dimir cards were quite, like, yeah, I just didn't want to go 2 cards. I wanted to go 1 color and just try and hyper run through it. But this could end up being quite awkward. Is he going to do anything, or... I could end up getting killed there. I got more cards. Yeah, so you see he's got like Drown in the Lock, Heart Sacked. He's basically been able to remove everything I played. Okay, this is kind of awkward. But yeah, so like if I was to probably do something similar, I would have... Okay, so we got another very stupid glitch here. Now will this get countered? At least if this gets countered, I can drop down my Relic Golem. Yep. But I can auto-pay. So there we go. So that's the thing. Yeah. I think I'm honestly just going to get out of this one because it's quite oh, no, wait. Well, I can see myself having to get out of it a little bit later because literally he's burned so many counters now that it's just become incredibly ridiculous. Oh, look at that. I got rid of Call of the Death Dweller. So next time I should be able to play Vantress Gargoyle and... yeah. So he's got to add that command, obviously. Damn it, he just took my crab. Problem is this guy could actually fucking kill me. Right, so... I just need to get the block on the field, to be honest. So you can only play the crabs. So that will put me down to about 19, and then I can mill it to 15. So now it's just going to be a straight up race, and we do mill faster. Right. So... this one down as a land. Definitely gonna have to keep Relic Golem back to block next turn. Just want to see if I can get the interesting choice. Ooh, that's bad. Or is it? No, that's not great. But he's only got 12 cards now. I've got 16. Two mana, so he's only got 2 mana. So we're gonna see what happens now. That's not good. Definitely not good. There goes my reloads. I think that's all my Seagate Storm into story now. Oh wow. That's bad. Yep. I'm out. Yeah, that's just frustrating, is that he basically used the hand reload. This is why I kind of say that the Mir is better, simply because you get more options. But honestly, I'm still sticking to mono blue. So we'll just have to see what happens in the next game. Okay, so first game. Ooh, it's not bad. I'm on the draw. But I'm going to keep it because I get the crab. So it looks like some sort of crawl, so I need to be careful because they could end up running me over with creatures. So we go with crab. Hopefully they won't get that burn spells very easily. Being a 0-3, the crab can be alright. So he's not going to be able to break through that. I just took out Scorching... I just took out Scorching Dragonfire. Took out the Lotus Cobra as well. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I could go with Hellhound. Dryad, that could be bad. Oh! No blocks. I can take that damage, actually. I can take 4 there. Of course, he's going to sacrifice the Fabled Passage now to get the extra damage in. Which is fine. Just going to be careful next turn, because we're going to be playing 2 per turn. Take a big hit there. So apparently we're now playing Relic Golem Tribal, which is not helpful. Okay, it can be a little bit. Take the hit in there. Mill the extra card. Ooh. Milled an Ancient Green One. This guy is actually... Obviously, again, I'm not playing in ranked. Kitty. Ooh, that's a bit unfortunate there. He's got all of his thing. He's got all of his Fabled Passage cards. It's fine if we lose this Fabled. Nope. And he scoops because he's not going to be able to get past, and I can just keep milling him. So, okay, whatever. I mean, I wouldn't have scooped there because honestly, I think he could have turned that around. But I'll just take the win as it is. On to the next game. Okay, we're straight into the next game. Again, the whole thing with the issues surrounding the game. I mean, that says rank 4 bronze, but that is a very, very good hand on the play. So we get crab number 1. Then we'll go with crab number 2, and so hopefully we'll get a land to go into Teferi's Tutelage, and then we can get into Teferi Master of Time. And that answers my question pretty well. So play a land here. Oh, it looks like it's a Boros Warriors. We're going to diss them a bit. Go in a 1 crab attack. So hopefully we can mill them enough so that we won't get completely played out. Called Blade Master, that's fine. Yeah, that's a lot of cards already. Okay, we're not going to be needing you. Sorry, dude. And I just took their Nahiri. So they're already, what? In a 60-card deck, they've already got nearly half their deck milled out. Ooh. I will have to take that. $18 cards, 1 turn. Go grab that. I mean, this is sort of just kind of stops being funny after a while and just kind of gets harsh. That's 18 cards in 1 turn. And I can easily take another attack. And I'm going to mill another 9 in a 9. No blocks. I can take that hit. Easily take that hit.
Love a good puzzle.
Right, want to see something cool. So, Teferi's now on the field. He technically has the win. But... Trample haste. It's fine. Pass to attackers. So block here, and then we'll take the block here. Just because we can, we're going to mill kicker. And we're going to dissipate. There we go. When this deck gets going, it is fucking stupid. I milled 18 cards in 1 turn. And I think probably an extra 20 cards in 1 turn. That's absolutely insane. I just completely shredded him and still was able to get Teferi to nullify his attacks completely. So, yeah, this deck is insanely stupid when it gets going. So there we are. I'm going to move straight on to the next game because that was fun and probably about 3 or 4 minutes. Straight on to the next game. This guy's a goal 2. So it's kind of really awkward, actually, because you're going through this whole game, and it's, that's an okay hand on the draw. Yeah, it's really awkward that you can see your opponent's rank no matter what. Right, don't delete the Wind Robber the minute it comes down. It's going to be really awkward if you do. I've got enough land for building up Teferi's Teferi Master of Time as well. So it looks like we're facing Rakdos. Oh yeah, I do have to do these. It's fine, you get in with your 1 dino hit. He knows I'm not gonna fucking. He knows I'm not gonna block that. Right, kicker. I'll do the kicker. Ooh, that was a lot of land taken out and a lot of attack as well. Heal another one. So we'll put down both Teferi Tutelage next turn. Hopefully we can survive long enough. If he plays down anything big, I'm going to have to hold. Ooh. Take the hit on that. So yeah, this is the only concern that does come with it, is when they can use something like Crocs or Titans of Death Hunger. I've also been destroyed a lot by Paul Kuranos, the big 12-12 on escape. Right. So we get rid. I'm gonna have to get rid of Fairy Master of Time here. So I need to be quite quick. Now milling a land is actually quite good here because I need to try and get the land out so it's not consistently Croxery. So going with Lily on a Standard Bearer instead, so he clearly hasn't found the land yet. Take that hit 'cause it's only 3. Right, so play the crab. Play the land. Another was, yeah, escape cards are kind of a pain in the ass for this deck. Now I don't think I'm going to need it much longer because I'm going to try and rely solely off... Ah, now that's helpful. So next turn I'll just drop a Relic Golem. If I can get into the story next, that'd be great. If I block, will he have something to delete the crab? Yes, he does. Brilliant. If we get into the story next, that'd be great because I can trigger a massive Teferi's Tutelage. But I think I might be slightly shafted here. Yeah, I might be screwed. So play that. Oh, and I got another land as well. Right, get the big boy in. That will at least keep me alive for another turn, I think. Gonna have to use that, otherwise I'm dead next turn. So I need to block Lily on a Standard Bearer and just take the 3. And see if I can draw an Into the Story. And that kills me because I can't discard a card. Yep. Good game. Yeah, I'll let it play. I'm not going to be the guy that runs off. Fair play on that one. Cards like Croxer and Polkaranos really do destroy me on that one. But I did get quite far. How many did he have? Like 17 cards left? But yeah, stuff like Croxer, Polkaranos, anything with Escape, of course, can be a bit of a pain in the ass for Mill. Especially with really good effects. I think Auraban was probably the best thing that came along. So we'll just go straight out of that one. Okay, so here we go again. This guy's in silver. I don't think rank counts so much in certain ways. Yeah, I can keep that, and I'll try and hopefully we'll draw into a 3rd land. Famous last words. I know keeping 2 land hands can be backfire sometimes, but I've been alright with it. So... Hello? Yeah. I do like the little dog, he's so cute. Right. Okay. So we play a land, so he plays a little plains. Oh no. Right, I'm gonna have to hold... Before I play it Teferi's Tutelage, I'm going to have to hold up a, Oh, that took a lot of Sanctums, actually. So before I play up a Sanctum, I'm gonna have to use the Didn't Say Please to counter the first one he plays. So... Oh, but the crab, though. No. I'm gonna be sensible. Got another one as well. Perfect. Teferi's Tutelage. I might have to get rid of Fairy Master of Time, but... Okay, you can get shafted. Obviously, I know how fucking annoying Sanctum decks can be when they get going. Oh, they took the crab. Rip crab, you were good. Right, let's get another one down. And get rid of that. Because I'm about to reload the hand anyway. Right, so I think this is actually going quite well. So we've gone down to 27. He's already got most of his deck. How many? I've got Sanctum of All. Cultivate, Sanctum, Stonefangs. I think I've just taken out all the Stonefangs as well. Ouch. That is a big ouch. 13. I might be able to kill him in one turn here. Right, 6. Yep. I can almost get him. Oh, no, I can't. So play this. Yep, and then I'm about to drop the game, and then he's done. Yep, absolutely done. I have actually been completely turned over by Sanctum decks beforehand as well, even using this deck. So that was slightly cathartic. I think... Let's see what we can do. But yeah, that's it for this game. That was actually really quite fun. Okay, so I decided to end it there on that last one against the Sanctum deck. You can actually see just how crazy this deck gets when everything works in pieces. But you can also see how difficult it is when a lot of your cards get removed early. Things like Ruin Crab, Relic Golem, Merfolk Wind Robber, when they're on the board, they're really important they stay on the board. Against heavy removal, it gets absolutely wrecked. But if their opponent can't answer for it, everything just builds up and it will just shred through your opponent's deck faster than you can say oops. So yeah, I think it is quite good. If I was to change it again, I'd probably take out Vantress Gargoyle and put in 4 Negate. You can also do a more creature-heavy deck. So you use the cards like Merfolk Secret Keeper, Overwhelmed Apprentice, and you can replace Into the Story with Gadwick the Wizened, which can be... Gadwick the Wizened in certain situations, if you combine it with something, say, Nyx Lotus, which gives you a lot of mana very quick, which can give you a lot of mana very quickly, it can allow you to just put in about 7 or 8 mana, which can give you 8 cards off Gadwick, which can give you God knows how many mills off Teferi's Tutelage. Obviously, the stronger version is the Dimir version, but that's more of a, you know, that's up to you. But honestly, I do prefer playing them on a blue mill version, because for me also it means I don't have to worry about mana because I'm just using one kind. But honestly, I think this deck is quite fun. It does move really quickly. I was going to go in a ranked with it, but I think just playing these 5 games should be fine. The next deck I'll probably cover on a separate video is my Boros Knights deck, which is probably the best deck I have. It's the most aggressive and it's probably the strongest. So stay tuned for that. That should be around probably next week. So if you've enjoyed the video, feel free to like. If you want to see more, you can always subscribe. And always remember to check me out on Twitch and follow me on Twitter if you want to get updates on my videos. So thank you for watching. Camber out.